Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? So, you might have noticed that things have changed. A couple people said in the comment section that yes, it would be just fine if I got rid of the beekeeping stuff if I needed to. It actually crashed twice trying just to sell this stuff off camera. I tried it once on camera, it crashed. Tried it again off camera, it crashed. It took a while. I've gotten rid of it all now. I'm hoping that it was because of the beekeeping stuff. Because whenever I was trying to do something, if the game starts crashing again, I will post up what I can, because I have run out of time to be able to do a proper video. If this one doesn't work, I will have run out of time to do a proper video for you, which is really unfortunate, and I apologise for that. What I will do is... well, I don't really know what I'll do. If this doesn't work, this is just going to have to be an apology video, and I'll probably mess around with Bjornholm or something like that just for a couple of weeks. Maybe find a different map. I'm not really sure, because we've literally got a couple of weeks left before FS17. So I'm really hoping that this works. Really, really hoping. So fingers crossed this works. Just in case it does, I have thought of a new question to ask you. I have got a big baler down in the shed down there, which I haven't used yet, and I thought it would be pretty cool if we could drag that one out. I think it would be okay on the Sammy Fortis 190 here. I think that one would cope with it. Or I could use that welger baler that I used briefly in old times. I could bale up all the straw with that. I'll just very quickly show you the mod. Let me come through here, and it's in baling technology. So we've got the trailer right there, that UAL trailer, Crone Emsland, and we have the baler right there, the welger baler. So do you want me to use the small welger baler, or do you want me to use the big baler when it comes to baling up this straw? It's your vote, it's your game. Head to the comment section down below and let me know what you think. And let me just pop up into the combine, start it up. Right. Now, if we can get this map to actually work properly, I'm thinking that we've kind of really completely destroyed anything resembling realism on this map, with all the game crashes and stuff like that we had. We had a load of issues with the beast, and now it appears we've had issues with the beekeeping mod. So what would you say to me just using the money cheat next week, grabbing a whole load of it? This combine is really bouncing around like I don't know what he's been eating, something strange. I don't mean kangaroo burgers or something like that. I'm not really sure, but look at it go. Anyway, no, what I was going to suggest is, if you guys would like me to, I could put in some money with the money cheat, and we could buy all of the fields that have yet to be bought on this map. And I could try out some of the really big gear, you know, push it around the map. If there's anything in particular that you'd like me to try out on this map, I think I'm just going to kind of leave this one open-ended now. Because realism has been completely and utterly destroyed with all the game crashes. Is there anything you want to see me do on this map? I won't go out of my way. I'm not going to go and get loads of different mods, but if there's a couple of big mods, something like that, something really cool that you want me to try, head to the comment section, give me some thoughts. Let me know let me know the sort of thing that you're after. I'll see. Oh, that is so much quieter. Still a bit bouncy in here though, but still. So yeah, kind of. I think we're just going to leave it as an open house kind of thing. If you've got a mod that you want me to try out, if there's something on here that you wouldn't normally go for. I mean, we could go for some, the unrealistic mods. You know the ones that I mean, like the super wide mowers, stuff like that. So if you've got anything that you really want me to test out before we head over to FS17, I think I am going to dedicate the last couple of weeks on this map to doing things like that. Because, as far as I'm concerned, we've lost any semblance of realism on this map, which is a shame, because I was really starting to enjoy, I have been enjoying this map, and the map is good. I think it was just an issue. I'm not sure if it was the actual beekeeping mod or if it was something related to it. I don't know. He's struggling a bit to get up this hill. I mean, he's doing it, but he is struggling a little. So, yeah, if you've got any mods that you want me to try, like the unrealistic type ones, you like super wide mowers and yeah, just generally stuff that is I wouldn't normally use in a map, because I do try to stick within the realms of realism. So we got a couple of weeks that you can just, yeah, have at it. We'll see what we can do. I think we could have some rather amusing and interesting mods here, and I am well aware that it is completely and utterly nothing like realistic. Is that straw ever going to stop coming out of the combine? Goodness, I don't know how much is in it. It's like some sort of lost vortex deep inside the combine that is absorbing all of the straw, soaking it all up. Anyway, we're up to 75%. I'm going to put the auto combine going, I think. Just move down here. So I'll set the auto combine. Let me just stop a second, and I need to go number 5. Right, that's all looking good. So if I set the auto combine going, that will carry on around the field, and then we're going to get this one, and we're going to chase after him. Start you up. We now have £288,000 from selling all of the beekeeping stuff. So far, this is looking promising. We are... How far in are we now? We're about 7 minutes in, I think. And it's still going. That looks utterly ridiculous. Look at it. The bouncing on that is quite pronounced, I feel. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, I'm still going to farm properly on here, by the way. I don't want you to be alarmed and think that I'm just going to start doing utterly ridiculous things. I'm giving you a chance to suggest mods that aren't realistic, and we will try them. We will buy them. I can use the money cheat. I'm leaving it open now on the money cheat because we've had so much money that we've added to it, we kind of lost that semblance of realism. And so I will allow us to use the money cheat, but I'm going to draw the line at just, you know, destroying the map. I'm not going to be doing daft things like driving through the hedges all back and forth and, you know, I will try to keep farming as realistically as I can. You are... Well, I said I'm going to keep farming as realistically as I can. I've got a combine that's trying to wrap itself around my trailer at the moment. Easy. Right, there we go. Now I can back up a little bit and drain a little bit more out of this combine while he goes off down the hill. At least I hope I can. And we'll also get to find out if... Now, the problem with having this much wider header is that the grain auger isn't actually designed for it. So I'm struggling to reach it and allow the combine to keep going. You notice he keeps stopping. That's because I'm just getting into his line of fire there. It is very tight here, isn't it? Right, we can just kind of hold... Oh, now he's empty. That's all right. There we go. Right, I'm going to whiz on ahead. If I come down here... Oop, squashed the corn on the corner. And if I stop there... Because we were going to buy that field there, weren't we? We haven't bought that one. That is on our to-do list. I'm going to switch this tractor off. And... Right, we will get down over there, and then we can see how the combine copes with the corner. Right, we are just approaching the bottom corner, and he's about to lift up and turn. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. He is going. He's acting a bit peculiar. He's doing some odd things here. I don't quite know why. He's a bit noisy. But now for the big reveal. Can he handle this hill? This is what we need to find out. Can he get up there? That sugar beet... Actually, that sugar beet isn't going to be too far away from being ready to harvest. He's going. Look at that. Wheel spinning. But he's doing it. He's chugging up that hill. Oh, that's excellent, because I think it's steeper this side than it is over the other side. So that's where he was. That was where our other one was getting stuck. Was right down the other end. And I think this hill here is actually steeper than that one. And he's just motored up through there. It's almost like the hill was non-existent. Okay, I'm officially impressed with the class Lexion 430. Although, to be honest, I already knew that this one was fairly capable on hills because I used to hatch... The place that I worked, where we had the two Lexion 430s, one of them was four-wheel drive and one of them wasn't. I had the one with the four-wheel drive. I think I may have told you this before. I do tend to repeat myself from time to time. So, yeah, because I had the four-wheel drive one, that meant I did all the steep bits, and the other guy, he did all the flatter bits, which suited me fine because I don't like doing the great big long lines up across the fields. I prefer doing the steep banks, the more interesting bit. It tended to keep me awake. I found that if I was doing the really long lines up across the fields, I'd start to get drowsy, which is never a good thing. You really don't want to start getting drowsy while you're driving a combine, because if you fall asleep, you make a line across the field, which tends to cause questions to be asked. Questions that you don't really want to answer. Anyway, so yes, I spent rather a long time on banks, on steep hills, really pushing the combine to its absolute limits. It was great fun. It really was. It was awesome fun. I really did enjoy doing that. And, yeah. I was just thinking, yeah, it's a real shame that I probably won't ever get to drive a combine again, to be honest. I've got to be honest with you folks. I probably won't get to do it again. And it is something that I will miss. I know I only did it for 1 year. Actually, well, I did it a little bit 1 year, and then the following year I drove the combine most of the summer. And I probably won't get that chance again. But it was fantastic while it happened, and I would say to anyone, if you ever get the chance to do it, don't say no. Don't pass it up. Grab that opportunity, even if you just do it once, so that you can at least say that you tried it, because it is awesome. It is a lot of fun. There is a lot of there's a lot to be had from it, a lot to be gained, and it's a completely unique experience that I've never operated any other machine that sort of compares to driving a combine. There's just something about it that is incredibly satisfying, and it is really difficult to explain. There's just something about all that grain pouring into the front of the machine, trailer after trailer being taken away from you. It's almost hypnotic. It's amazing. Yeah, so I've kind of always got a bit of a soft spot for the actual harvest when it comes to any of the farming simulator games. The harvest is always the absolute highlight for me. I genuinely love the harvest, and I like to admire the combine as it works. Although right now he seems to be going a tad slow. What's the matter with you? Can I speed him up? Actually, I'll tell you what. I will back him up myself. No, I won't. Well, apparently I can... Oh, there we go. Finally doing it. He doesn't like reversing up the hill. He'll drive up the hill without any trouble, but apparently he doesn't like to reverse up the hill. Come on, you going to do it? Go on, you can do it. Go on, just a little bit further. There we go. Now, I'm just going to get rid of that a second. There we go. And... Right, no, I won't start the hired help just yet. I'll bite it. I'm just going to keep going round on this one, I think. No, I won't. I keep saying things like that. I'm going to do this and then immediately change my mind. It frustrates my wife. It probably frustrates some of you guys while you're watching. Don't worry, you're not the only ones. My wife gets incredibly frustrated with that as well. DSN Leia. She's awesome, by the way. She's absolutely awesome. I don't know how she puts up with me sometimes. But yes, she gets really frustrated with me saying things like, oh, I'm going to do this. And then 10 seconds later, I change my mind and do it completely the opposite of what I just explained to her I was going to go and do. Although I suspect that there's probably other gentlemen out there who do the same. There's probably female... there's probably women, there's probably girls. Well, actually, everyone does it, okay? It's not just men. It's not just, I'm not going to say that it's just men or just women. Everyone does it. I do it all the time. But, yeah. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop talking about that because I can feel I'm going to get myself into trouble. I kind of got this feeling that I am going to end up getting myself into trouble if I keep talking. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip off the combine and leave him... Right, look at that wheel spin as he pulled away. Awesome. Right, let's run down here. We'll take one lot off of here now. How much corn have we got? Let's just take a quick look. All the prices have dropped on everything. 605. We don't have well, we've only got one place that we can sell stuff. But £605 a ton, and we got 21,000 in storage. We're not going to need any more, and I'm not going to count on us getting a great demand. So I think we'll just whiz this straight up the road, just up from where we're combining. It's the other side of the hedge, actually. And we will tip it straight into the sell point. See how much we get for it. We're on £287,000. I don't think, at this rate, unless I actually use the money cheat and just give us a load of money, we're not going to be able to actually buy that, the Homer. You know, the one that I said that I was going to get. I don't really think this map is suited to the Homer. I still think we'd have been better off with the tractor-drawn one, but you guys want the Homer? That's what we'll get. So, yeah, but we're not going to get the £500,000 price tag that one is... got sitting on it at the moment. Listed for, that's what I was trying to think of it. That one is listed for. I'm very sorry, I'm recording this later in the evening than I normally record during the day. I do well in the mornings, and I do well sort of around the middle of the day, but as the day draws on I tend to get very sleepy and dopey, and yeah, and I'm a little bit tired today. So if I appear to be rambling a little more than usual, that is why. And I apologise if it's frustrating you. Right. We need to get out of the way of the combine a minute. Come on round. And I'm going to, once we've finished up this episode, I will continue on. Is he really? Do I want to just turn round? Oh, is he going to? Okay, he's actually listening to me. Wonders never cease. It round the other way. There we go. You've made a bit of a mess of all the lines. Yeah, there is room for improvement there, I feel. Now, can I persuade him to unload the rest without stopping too much? I might actually stop him down the bottom if I can. Depends how much grain I'm getting. If I just bring my tractor around like that, he will now stop. I can take off all of the grain that he's got in his tank. You can't actually see in. Oh, right, we've got everything. So now we will go and take this. We're at 53%, so we could take a third load if we wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to take this because I think we're going to struggle to get up this hill anyway. 17 tons of grain is quite a bit for this tractor to handle going up this hill. Is it going to even do it? Is it going to do it? It's struggling. It's struggling. Remove that out of the way. There we go. It's doing it. That's not bad. I mean, it is a 190 horsepower tractor. It seems to be a little bit weaker than some of the other tractors, I've got to be honest. And the price tag is a lot lower. For the horsepower that it's got, the price tag's a lot lower than its brethren. It's, what is the word I'm looking for? I need to stop trying to think of words that are anything more than 2 syllables because I am way too tired to be trying to do that. So yes, let's just take a quick look. Because you've got in the tractors here, like that, it's a 75 horsepower tractor. That goes up to 148, 102, 114, 114. That one's 160. This one's 190, and then 130. So you got this one here. No, not that one. This one, the Ursus. This one's 150 horsepower, and then the ones around it are considerably lower than that. 135, 1 foot. That one's also 150. So that Deutz there is quite a powerful tractor, as is the Ursus. And then you jump over to the Sami over here. I mean, that case, then they are starting to climb, but sort of that one and the Ursus seem to sort of stand out for being a lot more powerful than the ones around it in kind of the same bracket. And that always struck me as a bit odd, but the Ursus in particular, I know this one does a bit, but not quite as much. The Ursus always seems to be quite weak considering its horsepower. I don't know if anyone else sort of feels that, if it's come across it. Oh, my timer's blaring at me. So yeah, if anyone else has kind of noticed that the strength of the tractor doesn't seem to be quite matching up to its horsepower, let me know. Just give me your thoughts on the subject. See what you think. That combine is... I was actually going to have him so he was just moving up and down the field, wasn't I? I'll have to go back and change that. Right, so my question for this week, or for the rest of this week, I'm getting a lot of jarring and juddering. You know what I'm going to do? I will be right back. Yeah, sorry about that. I just went and saved it all, just in case. I was getting a little bit of juddering, which has meant in the past that the game is about to give up on me. So I'm hoping... Oh, the combine stopped now. I guess it is going to go back and forth across the lines. So if we just nip over to here... And it hasn't taken very long to do this field at all, has it? Let's switch this tractor off for a minute. We'll whiz over here. So my question for today, do you want me to use the big baler that I've got down in the shed, which is the New Holland, the standard game big square baler? Or do you want me to use the small welger baler with the little trailer that it comes with for auto loading? And then we'll use the bucket on the JCB to scoop up the bales and throw them into the mixed feeder. And where is that baler? There it is. So we've got baling technology. We'll use that trailer there. That one picks them up. And we've got the welger baler there. So we can either just leave them in the field and go around and pick them up afterwards, or you can have the welger baler on the back of the trailer. Was it Elmsland? Crone Emsland, not Elmsland. The Crone trailer on the back of the baler, and we'd sort of do it in one pass. So yeah, it's your vote, it's your game. Head to the comment section down below and let me know what you wish for. Now then, I'm going to come into here, and then I'm going to change this one. If I go here, I'm going to change that one to Rose. Just that last little bit. We'll do it like that, I think. Is it just going to dive straight in? Yes, it's away. Excellent. There we go. So it would appear that we have had no game crashes. I've had a couple of juddery moments, but the game hasn't actually crashed since I got rid of the beekeeping mod. I don't know, because we didn't have any issues with it when we were playing old times. So I'm not sure if there's something about the mod that maybe I did wrong. It might be that we couldn't have the placeable on this map. It might have had a conflict with this map. Or it might just be this map anyway. It might not be to do with the beekeeping mod. It might be something else. I may have been doing something wrong with the beekeeping mod. It might have just been the beekeeping mod itself. I really don't know. But so far, we don't appear to have had another crash. So I'm just going to sort of say we'll watch this space and we will see what happens. If you've enjoyed this episode, please head down below and give me a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friend. I'm going to do what I used to do very occasionally. Yeah, please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. I better just finish saying that. Yeah. What I used to do occasionally was I would actually get out of my tractor and I would go along, and you could stand on the roof. You don't stand in the middle of the roof. You stand on the edge above where the actual roll bar is situated. There's a spot there, and you can stand on this back piece along here. So as you stand here, you get a fantastic view. It's really great. So we'll stand up here. That combine is now just going... Is he going to turn around and get that little tiny bit? Or is he just going to stop where he is? He's going to turn around, get that tiny little bit, and then he's going to stop. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.